They should really fire Dave Roberts because he's a coward of what he's done in the ninth inning, and I don't blame any other MLB player that's not on the Dodgers roster. Hang on, folks, let me just get something. Trophy presentation is coming up here next.
If Cornell suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge,
Andre decided to top up his stack.
Yeah, 25 more.
He still finds himself almost 42 grand in the red.
The good news is I have 58,000. The bad news is stuck with 100,000. So I'm about 42. I'm gonna try to get it back.
And the game's biggest loser right now is life winner Gerard Piqué, and it's safe to say he is not a fan of bump bus.
I hate it so much.
He's down $67,000, and while he seems to be getting slightly frustrated, his winning mentality drives him on.
More difficult, the better. As the challenge is bigger, the better. So it's just a matter of keep learning, keep having more experience.
More rhythm, thank God. Come on.
The idea is to enjoy, and why not to win?
There we go.
Down, but not out. And still plenty of poker to play as the penultimate session begins. So Jennifer Tilly is comfortably the biggest winner in this game. The duo we affectionately call Griff Grab both find themselves up over $30,000. Gerard Piqué and Andre Akari have some work to do, as does our loose cannon Jordan. A reminder, she only gets to keep any profit she makes over her original $50,000 stake.
All right, we got it.
Considering where we're at in the game, Jordan is going to have to start picking up the pacing. She's still being supported on the rail by her husband, Chris Wallace.
Jordan, remember we're trying to win big pots now. So if you flop something, especially against the aggro Euros, just bet right out of it.
Aggro Euros.
Aggro Euros has been called.
I heard egg rolls and I was a little confused.
If you flop egg rolls, come talk to me. See what's going on.
If you flop egg rolls, come talk to me. Sounds delicious. Something's going right.
Let's get hand 95 underway. Blinds are $100, $200 with a $200 big blind ante. We play pot limit pre-flop, no limit post-flop. Action will start here with Gerard. King 10. Raises to $400. Andre's out. As is Jordan.
Oh. Well, until I know where they're going. Might as well. Oh, staying right here on 25. Me.
Toronto had been through the mill, had done everything you have to do, check all the boxes. They had them. And the champs just kind of reared back and showed what to the champs. I mean, it's a crushing loss if you're on the other side, but it's an almost incredible win if you're the Dodgers. And you got to just tip your hat. They made plays, they did things, they were, I mean, it was a heavyweight fight. They were taking all the punches. And then
Yeah.
punch at the end. Got them a chance.
But if I'm the, you gotta fire Dave Roberts for next year if you still want to hang on to the MLB. My personal opinion, I think I can speak for any MLB fan out there. Fire Dave Roberts and sell the LA Dodgers. Huh.
The emotions of a manager in both these games were off the charts. For the longest time, Dave Roberts was hoping his team would come back, and then one out in the ninth. I mean, the dugout exploded, and then they were in a equally as tough position in the bottom of the ninth, and still found a way to win.
I still say fire that coach.
His career ends in a championship. His final game pitching is in the World Series. Time to head down to that celebration. Here's Kevin Burkhardt.
Joe Thanks here with the Commissioner Rob Manfred. For the first time in 25 years, we have a repeat champion in baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers, World Series champions.
Boo! Hang on, folks. I gotta say something off mic and off camera.
Is here as well, manager Dave Roberts. You know him, and away we go. I think it's time for the commissioner.
Hang on, folks. I gotta go up and say something.
plays yesterday, hits the home run.
Yeah. I'll come back.
Unbelievable defensive play, and then Will does this thing. Tell me about the moves and putting those guys in a position to succeed.
Honestly, KB, I can look at every single one of these guys. I'm looking at Tyler right now. I trust him. Blake, I trust him. Miggy Rowe, I trust him. I trust every single one of those guys. I love them because they trust me. Shout out to Andrew, Brandon Gomes, and Slate. You guys are my ride or dies. I love you guys. Love you guys.
Last thing, maybe you enjoy. I mean, how many more innings is Yamamoto going to pitch? It's unbelievable.
Yamamoto is a goat. He's a goat. Yamamoto's a goat.
Dave Roberts, back-to-back champs. Well, they're already doing it for me. It's time for the Blue Jays MVP Trophy presented by Chevron. Yeah, that's it. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the MVP of the World Series. It's all yours. And Hero is here to translate for us. Yoshinobu, incredible. Congratulations. How were you able to pitch tonight after doing what you did last night?
まあ、昨日あれがないんで、どうやったらこういう今日すぐ翌日にこういうピッチができるんですか。
ブルペン行く前に投げれるか、本当の自信はなかったですけど、はい、なんか、もう、わからないですけど、はい、最高です。
I wasn't sure if I could pitch today until I went to the bullpen tonight, but I'm glad I was able to.
Oh my gosh, what a thing to watch. How does it feel to win back-to-back World Series and help your team the way you did?
2連覇と自分の働きをチームに対して働けたことをどういうふうに思いますか。
もうできることは全部できましたし、このチームで優勝できて、本当に、はい、嬉しく思います。
Hey, Gary. Yeah. Well, my thoughts are Blue Jays should have won it in the ninth inning. Okay, here's the reason why. All right, to answer your question, the Blue Jays had them loaded. They had the winning one 90 feet away. They should have won it. And then the other thing is, top of the ninth, all right, 1 out, nobody on. The pitcher gives up a solo shot, makes it 5-4. Do I need to answer any more of that question to you, if you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan? Because there's a lot of frustration if you're a Toronto Blue Jays and you got a lot of questions. But I can tell you this much. But yes, they did play good baseball. Toronto did. And the Dodgers. I gotta give the Dodgers credit. Because pretty much I thought Toronto games 1, 4, 5, and 7 were all going to Toronto. I didn't see the Dodgers coming back and winning this. Now, Yelich, well, what happened, Gary, was he got dealt with so many injuries, and in 2018, when the Dodgers faced the Milwaukee Brewers, they actually, I think we were favored to go to the World Series that year, because in 2018, I tell you who we had on our team: Lorenzo Cain, Yelich, Mike Moustakas. 2 of them played for the Kansas City Royals. 2 of them went to the World Series twice in 2 years. Two of them won an American League pennant. They thought they could do it in 2018. Then comes 2025, a rematch of the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, that was a great game. For both sides, no matter what fan you are. I'm taking a group photo.
This was an all-out battle. Every player on the roster took the entire starting pitching staff in the game tonight. Just
You're going to the parade on Monday? Hey, when you get there on Monday to the parade, okay, the her 805, leave me a comment on how many people you think was at the parade. Come back to whatever one you're on, okay? Either Locked On Milwaukee Brewers or on my primary channel. And do this. If any of you live out in LA, this is my question to you. Do you think the LA Dodgers, since Clayton Kershaw is retiring now, do you think they can go back to back to back? Or do you think there will be a 2026 World Series champion other than the LA Dodgers? On Monday, on my live stream, on Locked On Milwaukee Brewers, I will be covering that. This is what I want everybody to predict for next year, because I know it's going to be a long 162 game season. Well, they did play Kershaw once, actually, Gary. Once he did play in the World Series. He came out of relief, but other than that, he did not. But you are semi-correct, Gary, I should say. But this is what basically this is what I want you to do, okay? And I know a lot of teams are going to be injured from game 1 to game 162 and plus the postseason. But this is the number. Who will win the National League pennant and who will win the American League pennant in I'm not gonna even. Nope. Hey. My screen's going a little fast on me. At least you're not a Chicago Cubs fan. Because if you're a Chicago Cubs fan, I want to even put your comment up on the chat. Because how many of you do not like the Chicago Cubs? And because Well, he tied it in the top of the ninth. And that's his first since, I think they said since September. Okay? But I wanted. Hey, just think. Milwaukee actually did Toronto a favor. The Brewers knocked the Chicago Cubs out from playing the LA Dodgers in the NLCS to go to the World Series. Because if the Cubs played the Dodgers, let me just put it this way, I think it would have been Toronto and the Cubs in the World Series. And let me tell you this much, I am not a Cubs fan. But for all you Dodger fans and all you Yankee fans, are always welcome here on my channel. Even though I don't like you guys, I do respect the teams. Wanna know why? Because even though it's just a trophy, they all play for one thing. They want to give their fans.
Excuse me. That was one of the greatest performances you'll ever see in World Series history, and that was Randy Johnson. You got to know what the guy is.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Back-to-back champs. So great. Good for you. Sorry, man. Appreciate it. Mookie Betts, back-to-back world champions.
Well,
Dodgers, he gets the final out.
yes or no. Depends on who they are playing. If it's the Dodgers and the Twins, then yes.
You name it pitching. I mean, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, excuse me. That was one of the greatest performances you'll ever see in World Series history, and that was
Hey Gary, do you know if you're gonna be coming back on Monday?
the post-game show here on Fox, and we're back after this.
Look at this new kitchen.
Well, just give me a minute here, folks. The reason why I'm asking this question is because the YouTube. Hang on, folks. if you haven't already, and if you're watching the Locked On podcast, um, series, video stream, here is the link to my primary channel, which I called the um, most of the postseason on for the NLCS, ALCS, and the World Series. If you missed a game and want to rewatch any of the games, actually, let me grab the podcast thing because so you guys can. Oops, I hit pull the. I didn't want to do that. Okay, Control C. That's the link to it, okay? Um, yep. Hey, D 805. I just dropped the podcast series for you. Um, but if you guys, you two, haven't already hit that subscribe button. Oh, hey, D 805. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the Locked On Milwaukee Brewers channel and the Shady Lane Homes LLC YouTube mainstream.
With their begin, but Yamamoto, oh my God, Yamamoto, that was a performance for the Eagles. We'll talk, there's so many great things about this game to talk about. Plus the champagne celebration for LA. We'll bring that to you on FS1. Stay tuned for your late local news. Check on the West Coast on Fox. And for continuing post-game coverage of the World Series, plenty of interviews, the locker room celebration for the Dodgers. Turn on FS1 right now. That's where we will be. We will see you there.
This brain is 4% larger than average from watching FS1's daily show.
Six innings and a gem last night, and then came back tonight and finished the game 2 2/3 innings. I haven't seen anything like that since, I know, Derek, you just brought it up, Randy Johnson. That was the last time somebody pitched the game six, pitched game 6 and pitched well, and then came back to pitch like Yamamoto. We're watching that, we're like, he's not going to keep pitching, is he? Oh, yeah, he is. It's unbelievable. First time since Randy Johnson started pitching, I got 3 rings in the World Series. I mean, we were talking about it. This is like a throwback to old school baseball. You don't see this. You don't see this anymore. But when this press conference when Yamamoto came in today and said he was ready to go, you're like, this guy's special, man. He wanted to pitch in the game, and then he comes out here and pitches in game 7.
I tell you what, for all of you at home that were watching Yamamoto pitch, the trio was.
Hey, hold on 1 second, David. I just want to see if you're getting ready for champagne. I don't want to interrupt you.
They're getting ready for tequila.
Well, that too. Sorry, go ahead. You're good. You're not doing it just yet.
Okay, perfect. For you guys that were watching Yamamoto pitching at home, the trio was, as you guys know,
I live near Milwaukee, but not directly in Milwaukee. If you know what I'm saying.
What pitch he was gonna execute against this Blue Jay, because the guy have a repertoire of different pitches, like 6 of them, that you don't know what he's gonna come to you with. And I can't even imagine, guys, being on
But thank you for the good question.
to guess what this guy was gonna execute. That's why he made basically the Blue Jays like Mitchell when he was pitching. This guy have that I have seen in a long time.
Hey, it felt like 5 days ago today in the production meeting, we were all talking Yamamoto may pitch 2 innings. And instead, he pitched 3. And we were laughing that he probably can't pitch 2. It's really, are we closer, Kevin?
I think you got another moment. You're bringing out the Fox Azules and things are getting super.
Kershaw's got his shirt on.
It doesn't officially start to kick it, takes his shirt off. No, I mean, Yamamoto just things that you dream about, right? 3-1 start, you said it. There we go.
Hang on. Copy. What? Here is. Well, I report on baseball, and I report if, let's say, something major, let's say like the Milwaukee Bucks, for instance, win a NBA title. That's something major. It's kind of like the World Series, okay? You want to report that to a fan base, okay? So the Bulls have a fan base around the Bucks. The Bucks and the Bulls are kind of like the same thing. So the Bulls overlap the Bucks, and the Bucks overlap the Bulls. Oh yeah, the link. There is the link to come on for the call-ins.
Starting in Tokyo, all the stuff that we had to go through, the guys that weren't here, that came later and pitched huge innings, played huge innings, no one ever wavered. And we asked each other to believe in each other, and you guys made it easy for me to believe in you. And you can go through the whole postseason, and every single person in this room stepped up and had their moment. And so it's just not about right now. I want you guys to take this with you because this is about life. And I coach because I love you guys, but I want you guys to take this message, what we accomplished going forward. But what you guys did is so special. Hey, and I want to give the stage right now to one person. And we all know who it is. And so, last point is this guy is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Why? Not because of the talent, because every little thing matters. Being a great teammate, how he works, how he's not afraid to compete. And like today, Miguel.
Yeah. I can't show you, but I can give you the audio. First team to repeat in 25 years.
What a scene in the Dodgers clubhouse. Kurt Shaw, rightfully so, who is gone officially from the game. A Hall of Fame career, no doubt. Plugs for this Dodgers team. And look, they were favorites in the get-go this year, but they had some trials and tribulations
Yeah,
they had to work through.
but I'll be back to recap this on Monday. I'm going to take a day off from Shady Lane Homes and Lockdown Milwaukee Brewers. I will be live with, if you don't know, well, not Shady Lane, but I will be doing a football stream tomorrow. So if any of you are watching the Lockdown Milwaukee Brewers stream, go check out either the Shady Lane Homes LLC YouTube channel or I just talk everything Green Bay Packers. I don't live in the Green Bay area. Same way with Milwaukee. I just cover the Packers primarily. So I'll be back with another NFL live stream tomorrow. Thank you. And I wanted to actually give the floor to the Dodgers because I didn't want to interrupt anything that they were saying. It's midnight where I am right now. It's past midnight there, so peace. See you guys later today.